Oops. Oops. And to Encounters, the late night spiritual UFO talk show. I'm your host, CmdrAleon. Good to have everybody with us. And I just encourage everybody to bust the matrix as always. And this is the Thursday night edition. Hey, Lisa, everybody coming in here. And we'll be showing in a little bit some video footage. Cinderella, welcome. Everybody, Kyle, thanks for the like. Everybody out there, please like if you're new. Serze, good to see you. K-Ra. Everyone coming in here, welcome to the show. I've contacted some people on TikTok that have some really good footage. One for Hey UFO, good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Pedrella, hello Pedrella. John Dill, Sharon Louise, Sam, Pimpy Dips. Good to have you, Pisces. Thank you for the gift. We do have our apple cider tonight, which I'll be drinking. Diane M., welcome. Pisces Dreamer, thank you for the feast. Burst, and everybody out there. Glenn, welcome everybody. Starseed, wherever you are, welcome to Encounters. Hosted the show for new people here. Greetings, Rachel and Sammy, and all the people coming in here. So I've been on the TikTok area for about now going to be 3 years after this in 2025. Been a contactee since the 60s. Have a C5 training for contact with extraterrestrial intelligence, which is the Stephen Greer application that we use in our group here in New England. I'm with the Ashtar Command CE5 group here, which has been around for a number of years. Starseed, welcome. And I'm also a telepathic communicator. I don't channel anything, but I am telepathic. I do telepathic communications, thank you, Kelly, with my space family off planet, so I get direct information. And I'm also I do remote implant removing of negative ET implants on the show here. So I've been doing that for quite a while now, for the last couple of months. And I'm also like a cosmic book. I have a lot of information. I don't go to websites for it. I just have the information. So welcome to the show. Wherever you may be, it'll be a great night tonight. Let me see who's in the queue. And we have Lynn, who is a recent guest, and we'll be bringing Lynn up in just a little bit. And I'm hoping some of the people I contacted through TikTok who had video footage will come on here tonight and join us. Lovola, good to see you. Bird Lover Diana, good to see you. Michael, Bernie, Glenda, everybody out there, welcome to the show. And hi, Hindra, good to see you. There's a lot of new things developing in the skies above us. And the drones that people are seeing, what I've been getting information on, is based on my opinion. They are government operated by our government that are observing the non-terrestrial craft, which are the more luminous craft that are starting to appear in our skies around the world. Those luminous craft are actually not ours. Those are the ones that are here to assist our planet. They're being sent here to observe our planet, and those are the ones that you're seeing mixed in when you see these things that are going near them. The actual luminous objects are not ours, and we're definitely amped up here. Hey, Acid TV, good to see you. So we'll see what's going to happen tonight. It's always going to be one of those things where I've got all my shows except for one show. I'm now caught up I'm just backlogged by one show on my YouTube channel that's not there yet. That was from last night, but we will be also making sure we keep these updated. And my YouTube channel is Ashtar Command Spaceship News. You can watch every show I've produced on there from here that I put there. Hey, Janet, good to see you. Everybody in here. Hello, Puerto Rico. Welcome to the show. And Virginia Harris, welcome everybody out there. Dot, or wherever you are around the world. There's a lot of people out there throughout the world, and we're glad to have you with us. So it's going to be an exciting show. Matter of fact, I think we will show one of the videos, maybe the start. Let me just get this together here. and I've posted the videos, so I think maybe we'll show one video now. Let me go to the video section here. And also let me just double check one thing. Things are kind of happening pretty quickly around here. So I'm going to see if there's any updates that I need to look or show you. We're going to do that right now. And I'm just checking right now my footage page. And we're going to go into videos. And welcome to the show. I thought this was interesting. I might show this video. There's a green light amplifying in this big area of water, and person videotaped it. And I think we're going to show you this here. And like I said, some of these craft are in the water, and I think we're going to show this to you in a few minutes. Let me, excuse me. So we're going to show you something in a few minutes here. I'm just double checking some video footage. And there's also activity that we're going to show you from the New Jersey, Seabright, New Jersey, the webcam. And we got some footage here I want to show you. I'm going to actually download the video here. So I think we're going to show you this video first. This video comes from New Jersey Seabright webcam in New Jersey here in the United States. Let's go to the video first. We'll get to some guest things here, but I need to show you some video footage here. I'm trying to, hey, Chasno, good to see you. I want to let you see the latest non-government operations that are in the sky. These are the extraterrestrials. These are the non-Earth-based technology, or, you know, whatever you want to call it there. Let me get myself out of the mix here for a minute, and we'll get you ready for some good video here. I've got a couple of things I want to show you tonight in video footage, and I've been very careful when I'm showing you here. Let me see. Oh, give me a second here. You ready, folks around the world? This is from Seabright, New Jersey, and we're going to go to this right now. Let me see if I can knock this out. Okay. This is pretty interesting. Watch this. This is actually the video. And keep your eyes on the video here. This is new footage. This is from like a couple of nights ago. Let me see if my camera will just... and this is for entertainment purposes only. Okay, what's going on here? Here we go. And you'll see the objects in a minute. And if you look closely, you're going to start seeing the objects. There are luminous objects over the Atlantic Ocean. Seabright, New Jersey is right on the water. You're going to start seeing the objects coming through. These are not drones. This cam is picking them up. This is you know how you have those webcams all over the world? This is a webcam. And this is being recorded by the webcam. There's nobody using it. It's the webcam. Let's see here. And you can see the objects there. Let's see if we can get it. There we go. This is recorded, but I know the webcam, it's accessible. Okay, here's one of the objects there. Look at that. Look how that's moving. Okay. I just wanted to start with that one there. I'll go back to the camera here. We'll show throughout the night some video footage, and we'll be sharing some footage with you. Also in Atlanta, Georgia, there's somebody who's been recording incredible footage from outside the Atlanta area, and seems to be having some really good footage of both the government-operated drones and the non-terrestrial craft. And also we've seen, I'm going to show you the video of a Black Hawk helicopter in Florida chasing two non-terrestrial craft that are luminous. It's actually trying to chase them. This is the funniest thing for me, that there would be a military helicopter sent up to chase these extraterrestrial ships. And I'm going to say ships because they are a vessel that is a traveling vessel, and there's two of them. My understanding is that these particular vessels are coming from larger craft that are unseen in our atmosphere. So the unseen craft are probably cloaked out of our atmosphere, and these craft are being brought in and dropped into the Earth's atmosphere for very specific purposes. And that's after watching weeks of this, and now we're starting to see these luminous objects appearing that we didn't see before. Those are the non-terrestrial craft that I believe come from larger craft that we can't see. So I'm putting the puzzle together for you on the show here, so you have a better understanding of what's going on here around our planet. Welcome to the show. And we're going to bring in, let's see here, we got here Lynn. I'm going to bring Lynn up. She's been waiting. And in between, throughout the show, we'll be showing some more video. Lynn, hopefully Lynn gets to come on here.
Okay.
Hey, Lynn, how are you?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Oh, okay. You want me to turn the camera on, or just
absolutely? Turn the camera on. That'd be good.
Okay, I guess I hit my box and do it that way, don't I?
Yeah, you hit the box and it'll turn you right on to the screen.
And push save.
And put save, yeah.
Okay, do I push the camera first or do I push save?
You push the camera first and then save.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I think I got it. I don't look the best in the world, but anyway.
Oh, you're absolutely fine. You're absolutely fine. So with all this stuff going on, I'm putting this puzzle together for my audience all over the world, and I've really come to the conclusion that the government is watching these non-terrestrial spaceships. That the spaceships don't have to look like a pencil ship or like a like a space station. These are very advanced craft that some of them are living consciousness, meaning that these big orbs are a living consciousness of consciousness, but they are definitely part of a larger picture, which is these motherships that exist that are probably cloaked, sending these unmanned craft down to monitor what we're doing on our planet right now before we get into any kind of major contact with the space people, But what do you want to say? Go ahead.
Well, anyway, I've been watching you on there, and I've had a few things happen to me in the last, I guess, about maybe 4 years?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I've already told like a couple of my friends. I guess everybody thinks I'm crazy. But anyway, I used to work at this nursing home, right? I live here in Lexington, Kentucky.
Okay.
And I used to work in this nursing home about 4 years ago. Yeah, almost 4 years ago. Well, one day I was riding home with my friend, because she'd give me a ride home. I didn't have a vehicle at that time. And I don't know what it was, and this was in broad open daylight. It was in the summer. I think it was like in 2021 when it happened. And I think it was around in May or June, because it was pretty close to my birthday, because I remember my boss had threw a birthday party for me. But anyway, we was getting off from work around about 3 o'clock, right? About 3:30, like every day. Well, her husband would come and pick us up, and we'd be on our way back home. Well, we had to come off of, let's say, North Broadway over here. It's not too far from where I'm at now. But anyway, we took a shortcut to get back onto, let's see, what's the name of that street over there? It's like over here in, they call it Alexandria Drive down through there. I don't know what the main street is, but the little shortcut that we went through was called Alexandria Drive. Well, anyway, they're like a bunch of trees through there. You know how the streets are. You got trees on this side and trees on that side. Well, I was sitting in the back, right? And I don't know. I seen something out the corner of my eyes. Well, I had turned around and looked around. And I'm telling you, honey, I
Yeah.
seen this big black object just sitting in the air, just floating. It wasn't no airplane. I'm telling you, it was just sitting there floating like a triangle. And I thought, what in the world is that? Well, my friend in the front, I said, Rita, look, look, look. By the time she had looked around, we was already, like went down past the trees there. And I kept looking. I couldn't see it no more. I don't know where it went. I don't know if it went up or it vanished or what happened.
Right.
All I know, I had turned all the way back around and I didn't see it nowhere.
Wow.
Well, okay, that ain't the last time that something happened. 2 years ago, I was living over here on Broadway at another house because I live over here in a different place. Now I'm still in Lexington, it's still in Lexington. Right. I'm just in a different area. And one night I had went out on the porch, to get some fresh air. It was probably around about, I don't know, about maybe 10 or 11 o'clock or something like that. Well, anyway, I went out and I noticed something, up in the sky coming across the other people's houses, like over top her house. Well, it was 3 glowing lights, like orange lights. I don't know. Remember that guy the other night that was talking to you, and he said that that when he was like 5 years old, that he seen like 3 orange glowing lights.
Yeah.
Okay. When I was sitting there watching that, listening, I thought, oh my God, that's what I seen. And this was about maybe a year and a half ago when I seen this. But anyway, my roommate that lives here with me, he was living with me at that time. And when I went out on the porch and I seen it, it was coming like across the sky, just right over above us. And I hollered, I said, Mario, come look, look, look. And he came outside and looked, and they was a following each other, because at first, to be honest with you, at first, I thought maybe it's some kind of bloom or something. You know what I'm saying?
Do you have a fire detector or something? It's really affecting people. There's something beeping.
Oh,
fire detector.
I bet you it said.
Yeah, it's causing people to it's really affecting your ability to share. Is there any way of turning that off or something?
I don't know if I can get up there and turn it off or not.
Oh, forget it. Yeah.
The batteries.
Smoke alarm. Yeah.
Yeah, and I ain't got no. I think it's downstairs. That one downstairs, or maybe right here in the hallway. I don't have. Hey, okay. Mario, do you know how to take that battery out of that thing?
I got my earpods on, so I can hear everything here. So I got these Beathead earpods, so I hear everything on here. So no worries.
I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. It's all right. It just means you need a new battery, though. There you go.
Yeah, I need
to continue on. You're good.
But anyway, all right. So I had went outside to step outside to get some fresh air, right? And I just kept seeing, I happened to look up and I seen these 3 orange glowing lights come across the sky.
Yeah.
Well, I told at my roommate, I said, come look at this. Well, at first, like I said, I thought maybe it was balloons or something, but the way they was moving, it was nothing like that. My next door neighbor, I had went over and knocked on their door and said, hey, come look at this, because I wanted, people to see what I was seeing. Right. Well, he came out. At first, he said drone. Well, I hadn't heard much about those, so I was like, I don't think that's them. And he's like, well, I don't know. It looks like it might have been one. But the way they had floated across the sky, and I mean, okay, I don't know. It's hard to say or hard to describe it to you, but they was like coming this way, and then they made a left and went straight up in the sky, like just shot up in the sky. And I looked at him. I said, okay. I said, does that look like one of those drones to you? And he's like, no, I don't think it was. And then he's like, well, I don't know what it was. But it was like about 5 or 10 minutes we seen that, and they just like went straight up in the air and shot off and went up in the air. Because if it had been one of those, you would have been able to see it come back down and watched it, come back down and land somewhere or something. But it wasn't. And anyway, I seen that. And then after that, I started having dreams and stuff.
Mm-hmm. So
Yep.
after you saw the sightings, what kind of dreams did you have after you saw those sightings?
Well, last year, well, actually, it ain't been that long ago. It's been about 8 or 9 months ago. I had a dream to something similar to what's going on right now, but in my dream, I didn't know. I didn't know exactly what it was because the first two dreams I had was airplanes crashing. Okay, over top of my house, and then and then the third dream I had, I just seen these. In my dream, I couldn't hardly. They looked like airplanes, but they wasn't airplanes. And I
Mm-hmm.
thought, when I woke up out of my dream, I said, "What was that?" Because it was like, I guess something like what's going on right now, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then before I woke up out of my dream, there was a soldier started walking through my yard.
In your dream.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep, sure did. And they was like a whole bunch of them in the sky. I wouldn't say they was drones. I don't know what they was. It wasn't no airplanes, but they was like I don't know. It didn't look like no airplanes. I can tell you. In my dream, it wasn't airplanes. The third one that I had, it wasn't
Yeah.
airplanes. The first, second two dreams that I had was airplanes, and I had told my friend about it. I said, "Girl," I said, "you ain't gonna believe what I dreamed last night." And watch this right here. It literally made the hair stand on the back of my neck when I told her this. I told her, I said,
Yeah.
"Girl, you ain't gonna believe what I dreamed last night." She said, "What?" I told her I had a dream that an airplane had come over top of my house and was getting ready to crash where we lived
Yeah.
at in the area. And when I told her that, she said, "Oh my God, Lynn." She said, "Teresa had exactly the same dream." I said, "What?" You know,
Yeah.
her daughter had
Interesting.
exactly the same dream.
Interesting. Well, you
Yeah.
know what? I want to appreciate you coming up here for a little bit to tell you a little bit of that
Yeah.
story.
I'm sorry
And
about that thing of beeping
no,
and
don't worry
everything.
about that. That we can hear you. But I
Yeah.
want to thank you for definitely sharing, Lynn, some of your stories. Our first guest, and we're going to try to hopefully get a lot of people on here. A
Yeah.
lot of information to share tonight on the show. So thank you for
I
sharing.
have one more to tell you, but I don't know if you want to hear it.
Why don't we hold that off for the next time?
All
All right.
right. All right. And I
All right, Lynn.
appreciate you
Thank you.
having me on here. Okay. Thank you so
Oh,
much.
absolutely, Lynn. Everyone say thank you for Lynn, our first guest. We appreciate it,
All right.
and we're going to bring her down very carefully here. And thanks, Lynn, for coming up. I appreciate you. This is Encounters, the late night spiritual UFO talk show. And we're here with you till 1 a.m., 2 hour show. We have a lot to get into, and I hope you're going to join us. What happened to the 580 people that were in here just before? Wow, they all just disappeared. They'll be back. They'll see all the people dancing around with clown outfits and they'll come back here. And we got the train coming through. Hey, Tara, good to see you. Everybody, welcome to the show. And good to have you all here tonight for another edition of Encounters. If you're just tuning in with us, I want to show another video. Evidently, again, this is for entertainment purposes only. And of course, the algorithm has to understand this is for entertainment purposes only. What I'm about to show here, let me get in here and show it because we have some stuff that has been happening. What I'm going to show here is a helicopter that is chasing two orbs, and this is for entertainment purposes only. So I want you to see this because this is for entertainment purposes only, just so the algorithm knows what I'm doing. Okay? So the algorithm needs to just chill out, meditate, and what have you. So we're going to get to this in a minute here, and we're going to get some more interviews here on the show. This is Encounters, the official Encounters spiritual UFO talk show. And let's do this here, hopefully. I don't want to get anything happening. And this is, again, for entertainment purposes only. What you're going to see is the two orbs, and you're going to see the helicopter. I think it's a Black Hawk helicopter for entertainment purposes only. Astar Spaceship News. And there's a helicopter. The lights blinking. It's chasing these orbs. There's two orbs right here, and it's being chased by the helicopter. Okay. I don't know. This is down in Florida. This is down in Florida. This was, I think, about 2 nights ago. Approximately about 2 nights ago now. Look at that. Now the orbs are beautiful. But they're being chased. They're being chased for entertainment purposes only. Look how perfect that orb is of light. Yeah, I always wondered, how does a military helicopter chase non-terrestrial spacecraft? How does that happen? Anybody want to take a guess? I don't. And also we have things happening. Let's see here. Should I go up? No, that's not it. Let's see. Should I go down? Let me see. I'm going to show you. This is the newest one here. This is coming out of Atlanta, Georgia. This one here is Atlanta, Georgia. This probably happened a few nights ago in Atlanta. This person, John Carter, recorded this. Astar Spaceship News. And there are drones he recorded and the orbs. You'll see them in here. See them? This is coming out of Atlanta, Georgia. So these things are going all over the planet. They're being seen in big cities, and they're being seen also in small communities and small towns. Look at that. Pretty good footage. He recorded some really good footage there. Pretty impressive. All right, let's go back to the camera. And you're tuned into Encounters, the late night spiritual UFO talk show. And I'm your host, CmdrAleon. Let's go back. And I'm going to get my screen going here. And we have a pretty small audience. I mean, I say 283 people is a small audience compared to what we normally have on here. But it's a Thursday night, who knows? Thank you, Palladium Rainbow. So we're amped up here. And as we get closer to what I think, in my estimation, is contact, there's going to be a lot of stuff going on in the sky. There's going to be our stuff going on in the sky, and there's going to be the extraterrestrial spaceships of all different kinds that are going to be appearing. Crafter, thank you for the gift. And all those that are out here, we appreciate you. Oh, that's interesting. You didn't get a notification that I was on. That's interesting. I wonder why that happened. Pretty weird. Oh, I have a restriction on me. We have detected. This is in line with. I got a restriction. I'm going to appeal the restriction. I got a restriction from TikTok. Yeah, I'm submitting an appeal. I just got a restriction from TikTok. Yeah, I think they restart live. They won't share or show it. I'm going to restart the live here. I don't want to do this, but I will do it. It's 11:30. I'm going to restart the live. Hold on a minute.